Welcome to talkSPORT MMA. I'm Jordan Nelson. Today, I'm very happy to be speaking with Paige VanZant. How's it going, Paige?
It is going great. Just hanging out, doing interviews.
But it's obviously your first fight week in quite a while, 3 years or almost 3 years now since the last one. As you just meant, doing interviews and going through the whole fight week process. How's it been so far?
It's been great. Of course, new. It's an unfamiliar territory as far as a new promotion and just getting used to everything that they do for fight week. And of course, it's a little bit different, of course, but at the end of the day, it's same work, same dedication, same job.
Absolutely, yeah. And just two questions I've got is why now and why boxing in regards to this comeback?
Yeah, why now? Because I want to. Want to fight, love fighting. It was a great opportunity. Misfits had communicated with my management team, I want to say a year ago. It seems like a long time ago. And it was like, yeah, on the table, let's do it. Kind of went silent for a long time. And then this opportunity presented itself. Um, and I've been boxing. Obviously, I've been doing bare knuckle boxing. So it was like the perfect opportunity.
Brilliant. And going into this, a lot gets made about, what you make away from fighting. You don't necessarily have to fight. So what is it about fighting that you just think, you know what, I'd rather be, getting punched in the face and going through all this, hardship rather than sitting at home and just letting the money roll in perhaps easier
Like,
way.
because this is what I love to do. I think it's just so, I just feel like I've had like this interesting, like, it's confusing for me to have people constantly ask like, why do you fight, why do you like, or why do you keep doing that? I'm like, well, why not? First off, successful people don't just wake up one day and decide, you know what, I'm going to be less successful today and I'm just going to sit on my couch. It's a part of who I am. It's what I do. I'm driven. I'm a very, very competitive person and I have to compete at something. And I love fighting. I love boxing. It's what I was born to do. So for me, it's yeah, funny for people to be like, oh, well, just hang out and relax. Like, well, that's just not really what successful people do.
Absolutely. Yeah. And talking about successful people, Elle was successful away from fighting before she even got into it. She's kind of had the opposite career to you, where she started off as on the modeling side of things, and she's drifted over to fighting, away from, personal beef or any animosity going on ahead of fight week. Do you respect her for that? She doesn't have to do this, and she's not a natural fighter, but she's drifted towards it.
I respect every single person who fights, everybody on this card, influencer or not, having professional fights is not easy. Training for a fight is not easy, especially when you do one and you choose to do another one. That shows, you got some toughness in you.
Obviously you've probably been doing some tape study on Elle. From what you've seen so far of her boxing, you don't have a professional boxing fight or anything on your belt yet, but you still have your favorite going into it. What do you make of her fighting skills on paper?
Honestly, I feel like this is an opportunity for me to just put on a show. I'm excited. I have worked really, really hard, getting ready for bare knuckle boxing, getting ready for this fight. I am just excited to go out there and show what I've been doing. Obviously, I'm not as active on social media as as some people, as some fighters, but I also just don't have like a cameraman in the gym with me all the time. So I think it's just an opportunity to show for me to really show what I've been doing.
And what's the prediction when you envision them fight? How do you get your hand raised?
I know I'm gonna win, but people need to tune in and find out.
Brilliant. And speaking of Elle, we spoke to her yesterday, and is there any animosity there? I've just mentioned it, but it seems like she's trying to take a few digs or nibbles and just trying to create some buzz. But is it all friendly from your side? How are you feeling?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. We had our press conference or like media stuff here in Houston a few weeks. Everything was great. I actually don't run my own social media and I don't get on social media fight week, so I'm pretty naive to exactly what's going on and it's just, background noise, honestly. I'm just here to do my job and that's what a fight.
Yeah, and in one breath she is, taking these little digs, and the next breath she's saying, I'd love to do a collab with Paige after it's all said and done. Once this is done, you go off and be friends and maybe do something like that, or just to share a drink or just anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I respect absolutely everybody I've ever fought. Everybody I've ever competed against. It's something you share for the rest of your life. You have that moment that you can never take back. It's between you and your opponent. So yeah, I'm all friendly. I'm a good I'm a nice person. I don't do the shit talking. I just feel like once you say something, it's there forever. And yeah, I know what I'm here to do.
And what is the future for you? Is this hopefully the start of a comeback trail where you're knocking these fights out in various sports? Obviously, multi-talented person. Is that your plan?
Yeah, absolutely. I signed a multi-fight contract with Misfits, so obviously I'm here to stay. And then everyone just tune in to the career of my life to see what I surprise you with next.
And obviously, you've still got that. I think it's one fight left on that bare knuckle deal. Is there the potential for, if this fight's entertaining enough and the fans like it, bring an L over to the bare knuckle and kind of taking the gloves off?
I did offer to make this one a bare knuckle boxing match, and she said the next one, so we'll see.
And what do you make of everything going on over there at the minute? Conor McGregor investing. It seems like the organization's really picking up steam. Is that exciting from someone who's part of the company?
Oh, it's incredible. Dave Feldman, he's been in the sport of boxing for a very, very long time. He knows exactly what he's doing, and BKFC is doing it well. They're making power moves. They're doing everything right. So I envision them continuing to just have a ton of success.
And we are obviously talkSPORT MMA. I've got to ask you, are we going to see Paige VanZant back in the cage, back in the octagon at some point?
We'll see. I really love surprising everybody. So right now, honestly, I'm having fun with boxing. I feel like this is the beginning of a new era for me. It's day one, and yeah, I surprise myself sometimes.
And when you're looking ahead, is there anyone who could drag you out? Obviously, money talks and things like that. But as we said earlier, it's not all about money. Is there a particular fighter, a particular organization who you think, if these come calling, I'd love to answer that call?
None at all. Honestly, my manager calls me with the offers that come in, and I say yes if they're fun and no if they're not.
Well, brilliant. Well, thanks for your time today, Paige. Good luck with the rest of Fight Week and Fight Night. Can't wait to watch.
Yep, thank you.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.